Hello, this is Ivana.
This is Yaw.
And you're listening to the podcast Life in Black and White.
And all the shades in between.
We share all things life, relationships, marriage, parenting, race, and much more. If you enjoy listening to us, then please follow or subscribe to this podcast. You can also find us on Instagram and Facebook under Life in Black and White. We have Henry here today.
Yeah, Henry here today.
Henry and Mason.
Mason's not here yet, but he's
he'll
looking after baby.
Yes. We're waiting for Daddy.
Yeah.
Slow Daddy.
Very slow, Daddy.
How long do you think he'll be?
10 million years.
So basically what happened, we recorded this episode 2 days ago just to realize or to learn that it didn't record. So after taking a few deep breaths.
And my dad's here, finally.
Yes. We decided to do it again. So hopefully it will be better. No pressure.
No pressure at all.
So Yaw is here as well. Hello, Yaw.
Hi.
Are you just as tired as you look?
Yes.
No, I'm absolutely fine.
He's just joking. When he says no, he means yes.
So, you know why you here today with us, Henry? Why you are our guest?
You already told me this yesterday.
Yeah, but I'm asking you if you know.
Special.
Because you are special.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yes, and we want to hear your opinions about certain things. We'll start with something easy, Henry. Okay?
Yes.
Oh, by the way, we had to separate the twins to do this because when they're
just screaming, shouting, kicking, fighting, flickering, pinching.
Yes. So basically, that's why we can't just have them together when we do this. Otherwise, the episode would be just a huge noise. So, Henry, the first question is, what do you know that others don't and that you could teach them?
How to run.
Okay, you think you're a good runner?
I'm faster than my mom.
I think everyone is faster than your mom.
Yeah, I probably think I'm faster than my dad, mom, brother, and little brother. Well, my whole family. Not whole family, but most of my family.
Okay, fair enough. What do you say to that, Daddy?
Really?
Actually, I saw Henry run and he might be faster than you. Maybe not yet, but when he's your age.
It's so true.
Yeah.
I am faster than him.
So, is this what you would like to teach other people?
Yes,
Why?
because in the marathon when they were running near the park.
Yeah, Henry said in the episode that was deleted, when we went to see the marathon here, local marathon. So people didn't run properly. They didn't have the right technique, you're saying.
Yeah, if they were actually swinging their arms, because they were just going like that.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that is what's wrong with that.
Okay, fair enough. Now, what do you think your life will be like in the future, Henry?
Good but bad. So the good is I'm going to have kids, but the bad, they're going to be absolute crazy because I'm crazy.
There's nothing wrong with being crazy. I think everyone is a little bit crazy, Henry. Don't you think?
Crazy. You're not crazy.
I'm not?
No.
Aww. What do you think, Daddy?
Wait till you get married, Henry.
By the way, as we're doing this, Mason is watching our youngest, baby Yaw. And the sounds we're hearing...
I know.
I don't want to go downstairs after this and see what they did to the front room. Now, Henry, tell us, what's the most wonderful thing that ever happened to you?
When I have my mum and dad.
Aww. Are they the best? Who is the best, Mommy or Daddy? No pressure. Now he's looking at us both. Trying to decide.
10 hours later.
You can see both, right? You know that, right?
Both.
Thank you. Now, tell us, Henry, what's the coolest thing you saw someone do?
My dad play football.
Now, tell us, Henry, I'm reading the questions, by the way. I'm not just making them up as we speak. What do you think Mom and Dad do when you go to bed?
Watch movies together and I miss out all the fun.
Now, Henry, how would you change the world if you could?
By being rich, and then I would just give all my money to the whole earth. And I would just be poor.
Why would you give the whole
So
money?
the planet's healthy.
Oh, So
and I'm just going to be poor.
why, Angel?
Because I'm giving all my money.
You can still earn more.
Do you think I might be famous from that?
Yes. If you heal the whole planet, I'm sure you'll be famous. What advice would you give to someone who doesn't think they're good enough? That they want to do something and they don't think they can do it?
But you can't do it.
What would you say to someone who doesn't believe in magic?
That I had my first wish and it really, really worked.
Yeah.
And it was snow.
Yeah, snow in England. Well, after, I don't know how many years we lived in England, there was no snow ever. And then he said,
Wait.
I wish there was snow. And next day there was snow.
And on the weather forecast, it said there was going to be
No.
about like 100 degrees.
Yeah, it's so random, so out there.
Yeah. And that's when I told him, see, magic works. And it does, doesn't it, Henry?
Yeah.
Henry, now I would like to know, what's the secret to a happy life? You know this better than me, I'm sure.
Being kind, being nice, being helpful, being cheerful.
Okay. Anything else?
Listen to people who are talking.
Because it happens all the time.
That they listen to us, right?
But it's a good response and stuff, Henry. Thank you.
Is my dad funnier than me?
Sometimes. But I think you'll headbutt a lot when you're 15, Henry. Daddy, what do you think? How is our life going to look like when our boys are teenagers?
We're not going to see our boys when they're teenagers because they're going to be grounded for weeks at end. I'm joking. Well, I don't know. It'll be interesting to kind of see how how they are when their hormones and stuff kick in, and yeah, they're very confident kids at times, especially Henry. So it'll be interesting with our conversations and who feels they're right.
But knowing you two, Henry, and you, Daddy, oh my God, I'm just going to eat popcorn and watch your conversations.
Nice.
Henry, now, the day will come when I will be embarrassing for you, when you don't want to be with me so much anymore. What are you going to do then? Or what am I going to do then? Is there something you would like to say to the 18-year-old Henry or 15-year-old Henry?
That I'll always love my mom.
Thank you, Angel. I need to keep this recording forever and then just remind you. Actually, Henry created a very nice letter for me, and he wrote the letter to the future self, reminding himself of how much he loves mommy. Should he ever forget, which I'm sure that won't be the case.
Type in below if you say yes or no.
Leave a review in the comments. Is that what you're saying?
Sure is what I'm saying.
And who is your favorite superhero, Henry?
Daddy.
Oh,
Have to be me. It could be an
an actual hero, right?
who do you really think is you?
Daddy.
Oh, just take it, Daddy. Say thank you.
Thank you. I feel that you might have been set up by your mum and stuff with that one, but I thank you for that. That's really nice.
Henry, what would you say to everyone in the world who's just listening to us right now and just
If you're saying that you're not good at it, you're good at it.
to believe in yourself, right?
Yeah.
And to give yourself a big hug like we do, no? Sometimes you give yourself a big hug and you say, what?
I love myself.
Yes. Thank you so much, Henry. That was amazing. So now we have Mason here. Mason. Hi, Angel.
Hi.
So we just spoke to your brother Henry and he gave us some very good insights and wisdom. Now we'll speak to you. So, Mason, I'm going to ask you too. What do you know what to do that you can teach others?
Karate.
Karate? Why would you like to teach people karate?
Because so they can have more strength and stuff, like skill, inventing. That's what I'm going to do when I'm older.
Okay. Why would you like to teach about inventions?
Yeah, because I can make stuff that I would like to make, like robots.
That sounds cool. That sounds interesting. What's the most wonderful thing that you ever had ever happened to you? Can't think of anything.
When I was born.
When you were
When?
born? That's a cool one. Who do you think is the funniest person in our family?
That.
Really?
Yes.
Are you sure, Mason?
Yes, I'm sure.
You sure?
Yes.
You sure it's not mummy?
That's that.
What's the coolest thing you saw someone do?
Do a backflip
Who did the backflip?
in the trampoline.
In a trampoline?
Yeah.
And who did that?
I think I've seen Tyke do it.
Okay. So Tyke's able to do backflips, is he?
Yeah.
But you too, Mason.
Yeah, we've seen you do backflips on the trampoline.
He is.
That's not at school, right?
Yes, I'm still practicing.
But that's good that you're practicing though, right?
I'm just scared if I'll hurt my head.
You've got to be careful and stuff with things like that, right? I think if you want to get good with anything, you need to practice though, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. How would you change the world if you could? What would you want to change in the world?
Make everyone be rich
That's a nice thing. Why?
so they're not homeless.
That's very nice. Because sometimes there are homeless people and stuff.
In Africa, sometimes.
Just around the world, no?
Yeah.
Don't want anybody to be homeless if we could change that, no? What would you tell yourself, your 18-year-old self? What would you like to say to your 18-year-old self?
I love myself.
Like,
I love myself.
you love yourself?
Yes.
So you're saying to your 18-year-old self to love himself?
Yes.
Make sure that he always loves himself.
Yes.
That's cool. That's a really good one. Thank you.
I love that, Mason.
Okay, this is a random one. What would you say to someone who doesn't believe in magic?
Believe in magic?
Okay. And why do you believe in magic?
Because Harry Potter is magic.
True. Is there anything about Harry Potter that you like or is amazing to you that makes you always appreciate magic?
Not sometimes, because I don't like spells and stuff. Some are scary.
Oh, really? Some of the scary. So some of those you don't really want to kind of go deep into, but you do like magic overall. What
And
do you
Dementors are creepy.
Dementors are creepy. You're absolutely correct.
Well, it was 7 ages. I wasn't really scared. It's just the clothes.
What do you think you could do to get rich now or
Invent
later?
stuff, and then I'll get lots of money, and then I'll be rich.
It sounds like you're really interested in the inventions and things. That's really cool. That's always a nice thing, trying to think of something new that someone else hasn't thought of and stuff. That's really cool. And other people, it inspires people. And what I mean by that is other people will see it and think, oh, well, if that person can do it, maybe I can kind of do it.
Yeah.
Which is always a good thing, right?
Yes.
Did I mention what's the one thing that always makes you happy? I think I did, didn't I?
No.
No, not in this one.
Last
Okay.
one.
What's the one thing that always makes you happy?
We're a family.
Yeah?
Are we a cool family, Mason?
Sometimes I think we're not, but we still are.
That's cool.
When do you think we're not, Angel? I would like to
I
know.
get really angry.
Yeah, sometimes we are angry. But it's always from love, right? Yes. And what do you think we should do better as adults?
Help us more to get money. So we could have card for kids, like a credit card, but just for kids.
Mason, we'll do that when you're a bit bigger, I think, no? You would like that now?
There's maybe I have enough money for it. Because I have £25.
Yeah, you just had your birthday, so you have £25, don't you?
First I had 0 and then I have 25.
From 0 to 25. That's big.
What would we say about 25?
So that's 2,050. I mean, wait, 2,500
2,500 what?
pence.
So if you were going to spend that 2,500 pence, how would you spend it?
So I spend it. So I look which one's the most less pounds, and then I could still have money.
At the end of it. Well done you. So you wouldn't just spend all of it. If you wanted to buy something, the most that you would spend up to is half of it, so you'd have at least some money left over and stuff, right? So if you wanted something for, say, £10, you would wait till you earn how much?
30?
30 or 20, yeah, it makes sense. Because then you'd still have a lot of money still left over, wouldn't you?
Or 25 like I have now.
Okay, perfect.
So then I would have 50.
Absolutely. Good maths. Good maths.
Don't worry, dear listener. We won't charge you for this finance course.
Yeah. Finance.
Are you just showing off, Daddy?
Finance with Mason. I think this is going to be the new line of our podcast, financial advice. No, I really like that. It was really good that you turned around and said that and didn't need to turn around and say anything to you. You just knew it. That's brilliant. Thank you.
Yes.
Josie, Mason, do you like your afro hair? Everyone admires your hair. Do you know that? Yes? Everyone loves your hair, including me, because it's gorgeous. And you don't realize what you have just yet. Just wait till you have all the...
stuff going in my hair.
That's true, yeah, but it's still worth it. Just wait till you have all the attention from the girls later. You're blushing. Molly, don't you up?
I think that's probably it and stuff for today, isn't it?
No, this is a nice ending. And we live happily ever after.
That's a great ending, yeah. Thank you so much, Mason. Really appreciate that. And I hope you got something from this wisdom. We are very sorry that the first one didn't save, but everything happens for a reason. And the boys said some things now that they didn't say the first round. So I'm happy.
I think sometimes we say a lot and we maybe don't listen to the kids as much. So thank you very much for turning around and saying what you did say.
And that's why we also have family meetings, no? So we all review what we all can do better, not just the kids, but us as well.
So, like, you tell Mom, she'll always say family meeting, and then we get in trouble with everyone.
But that's not an intention. But somehow it always gets, not always, often gets to that, right? It's okay, Angel. When you're bigger, you understand it all comes from love and nothing more, nothing less than that. Nothing more. There's nothing more. Well, nothing less. You know what I mean. Anyway, so this is all for today. Thank you so much. And see you in 2 weeks. And I'll ask Mason...
20 weeks?
Not 20 weeks, 2 weeks. And I'll ask Mason to repeat the lovely final phrase for us.
And we lived happily ever after. Bye, people.
Thank you so much for listening. And if you enjoyed this episode, please leave us a review. Thank you so much and see you in 2 weeks.